Okay, so when you go to screentop.gg, here's the base. And you go to log in if you have a login, and here's your games that you've made. Maybe you make a new one. I think you're only allowed to have 3 in the free version. So I'll just go into one of mine and you can play it, but we're going to edit it. You do have to join a seat to edit. And the first thing you got to do is upload some assets. So these are images. You'll notice 1 by 1, 7 by 10, 5 by 13. So playing card, this is a stock asset that comes loaded in. Here, let's see that main front. This is my main deck. And Game Crafter, Component Studio, these things output this is a single image. It's huge. Nope, not that. It has 7 cards down by 10 cards across. That's the 7 by 10. That's the common TTS, tabletop sim output format. And so they just do that as kind of their default. So I just did that too. And you can see right here, I set 7 rows, 10 columns. If you have a different image output like that 5 by 13, you just tell it right here, hey, here's how many rows and columns there are. This matters because of how it's going to grab cards for variants. So we'll get there in a minute. Okay, so you've got assets. That's like your visual things that you're going to turn into. How do I zoom out? I think it's a minus key on the keyboard. Yep, there it is. Plus key, minus key, zoom in and out. So I don't have to build all these cards individually, right? That's the power of figuring out this 7 by 10 thing, which is a little bit annoying, but is worthwhile. So once you get your assets loaded up, go back to home, go to components. And so I've got 3 components in this game. This is a simple card game. I've got main deck, other deck, and then a container, which I'll explain in a minute. So main deck, here's how you make a deck of cards. You give it a name, the flips on the y-axis, cool. Opaque, I leave all this stuff alone. I don't mess with this. This depends on your output, right? So if you create a custom image file that's 7 rows by 10 columns, and it's 1,000 pixels across, then you want to set the width to 100, right? So just do some simple math there. This is just how the Game Crafter output put this out. But I'm rambling. Here's the important part. You got a component called main deck. It has variants within it. This is a deck of 40 cards. And when you start, here, I'll rebuild it. Yes, I'll delete them all. You always have 1. You can't have a component with 0 variants. So it keeps this 1. And if I want to make 40, let's go back to variants. I want to click the check mark and clone this variant 39 times to get to my 40. So here is the selected one. And if I click through this deck, you can see this number is changing. I'm on component 7 of the deck, but they all have the same face. Let's flip it over. There's the back. They all have the same back. That's good and normal, but I want the face to be different. So main deck, variants. Again, the structure of Screentop is you upload your assets, it draws upon those assets to populate these components. A component has multiple variants, right? So the deck is a component. This is not how we talk about components in the real world, right? I would say my game has 40 cards, not it has 1 deck, but whatever. So I need to make these all populate from that 7 by 10 image. Here's how I do it, and I always forget. I'm gonna do the code. If you're code averse, don't worry, it's very simple. But I always forget how it works. So I'm gonna go to screentop.gg/learn, or actually here, I'll just show you how to get there. You go to screentop.gg, you can click learn, beginner tutorial. You can do, this is kind of the stuff I've just been walking you through. Where's full deck? Here it is. Create a full deck. So I'm copying the script, Control-C, and I select all. So all 40 of my components, my variants, excuse me, are going to get this code. I'm going to delete out everything here and paste in what I just copied. And it was exactly the same except for this line, right? So to make a single card, you just delete this line. To make a deck, you put that line in there. And what that's going to do is it's going to call from that sheet, indexes it. And you'll see here in the code, we've got front asset index 1, Then on variant 2, front asset index 2, but back stays the same, right? So this is a card with front 1, back 1, front 2, back 1, front 3, back 1, etc. And so this should work. 40 variants updated.